Hi Virgo, welcome to your sun, moon, and rising reading. First of all, I got the King of Swords and the Five of Swords, and the very first thing that came to me was you're starting to see things for what they really are. You're starting to notice things like even the way that you move and the decisions that you've made up until this point of your life, even your relationships, your friendships, romantic relationships, your family dynamics. You're starting to see that there are certain things that are just going to be the way that they are, and you're pivoting and making decisions based on what you're actually seeing and not on what you want to see. Get what I'm saying? You're making your decisions based off what you're actually seeing, and you're no longer moving on what you would like to see. A lot of the times, when we are, decisions, okay? You are making some very hefty decisions right now. There's a lot of things that you are deciding either to move forward on, and there's a lot of things that you're deciding not to keep, not to move forward. There's a lot of things that you're just deciding just to toss out altogether. A lot of the times, especially with people, we tend to hold on to versions, okay, even of ourselves. We tend to hold on of versions of people that we would like to see here, right? But then the reality of it is that's just what we would like to see, but that's not really the person. You know what I'm saying? That's not really how they are. This is just what we would like to see. And then we have to come to a point where we make our decision that, am I going to keep being around this? Am I going to keep this person in my life even though I know this, and I know it's not really this? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what this energy is. This energy is of you deciding whether or not you're going to continue to have certain things, people in your life, or are you going to really be like, this is the reality of it, right? This is the reality of it. So I'm just going to make the decisions based off what I'm seeing, right? Let's see what else. Yeah. Okay, that's confirmation, because Eight of Cups is literally telling you to let it go. Let it go. Let the old situations go. Like anything that you've been going back and forth on, let it go. Anything that you've been arguing, fussing, fighting with somebody, it's time to let it go. Let go of the old. Let go of what just keeps repeating. Cycles that just keep repeating, and they're just repetitive, and nothing ever gets done. Nothing ever gets fixed or said. There's nothing that really moves on. It just continues to be the same. And Spirit is saying it's time to let that go. It's time to let that go. Oh my God, with the Six of Swords. It is time for you to move on to more of what you want to see. More of what you want to see. And you see the swords is your mental. Okay? So you want to move on to more of what you want to see, because if you're not getting it from this person, place, even from yourself, then there is a version out there that's going to be able to move with you in this way, in the way that you see it, in the way that you feel it should be. You get what I'm saying? So you're moving on. You're mentally already moved on to the next. You've mentally already said, I'm done with this. I want more peace in my life. I want more tranquility. I want less drama. And you are literally moving on to just that. Just that. Okay, Spirit is allowing you the opportunity to go ahead and move. You've been looking also, you've been wanting some type of opportunity to show up for you. An opportunity to make things right, and opportunities to move you forward, okay? An opportunity to make things right with yourself within. And Spirit is saying there is, with this Three of Wands, there is an opportunity to where you're going to be able to move with how you're supposed to move. This move aligns with who you really are, your purpose, your passion, okay, who you really are. And the decision is coming from this because you're starting to see who you are, and you're starting to see what doesn't fit, okay? And on Sesame Street, there used to be a thing where you would have two screens, and it will show you, or 2, 3, or 4 screens, and there was like 3 of the same pictures, and then one was a different picture, and it would be like, one of these things is not like the other, one of these things is da da da. And you started to realize that what you thought is not what is, okay? One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is not like me. It does not align with me. It is not for me, or at least I feel that it is not for me. And you are looking for something completely different. You are looking for something different. You are looking for something new. You're looking to move into something new. New adventures, a new home, a whole new life, in which you are able to actually fulfill more of who you are. The wands are your passions, your purpose, your path, that fiery, right? That fire that ignites your soul when you are finally aligned with more of what's actually for you, and you stop accepting what's not. And this is what you're looking for. You're looking for this. This is the something new that you are looking for. You're looking to move more in this energy rather than, right? Rather than what you've been accepting, or what you've been experiencing, or what you have been, mentally convincing yourself that it is, okay? And you're moving into something very quickly. Very quickly. There is something here. There is something here because you see how he has his sword here, because you have balanced out your thoughts, your energy, and who you are, and because you are moving more intentional and determined to seeing what it is you actually, where you actually belong, and where you actually like are going to be in this little spot of life, okay? You are moving into this very quickly. Okay, look at the speed that's behind the chariot. This chariot is moving. You are moving forward. You are moving forward into more of what you want to see, more of what actually belongs to you. And there could be a lot of things, because you haven't really experienced certain things. A lot of things are still unknown. There could be a lot of things that are stressing you out. It could just be what's stressing you out is you leaving that energy, and it's the going back and forth, or them attempting to go back and forth with you because they don't really want to easily release you as easy as you thought it was going to be. They don't want to easily let you go, right? And or you could be having like a mental where you're fighting back and forth with the old and the new in your mind, because the old doesn't want to let you go. The old does not want you to let it go, to step into the new. You understand what I'm saying? So it's almost like this, mental back and forth that's keeping you stressed, that's keeping you up at night, that's keeping you full of like, you're anxious because you're like, okay, I don't really know everything. I don't know. And you're like, am I making the right choice? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I really, really like set on this? And Spirit is telling you, stand your ground. 7 of Wands. This is your sign that you are doing what you are needing to be doing. You are on the right path. 7 of Wands is for you to stay grounded, Stay grounded in your decisions. Stay grounded in what you are saying. Stay grounded, okay? Stay grounded. Let's pull one more card. Let's see. Stand your ground, because your intuition never lies, and what you've been seeing and what you've been feeling is not just a feeling. It's not just you seeing things. You know, you're seeing it and you're feeling it for a reason, because it's really truly there. And you don't want to continue to keep repeating the same cycles. You know what I mean? Not when nothing is ever resolved and you're not really truly moving anywhere, because you deserve this life of balance. You deserve this life of stability. You deserve to build this new foundation in which you feel like, again, more balanced, okay? More balanced out. Like things are actually like where they belong. Things don't feel out of place anymore. You don't feel out of place. You feel actually more grounded, more stable, more abundant. And that is how everything else can come in for you. Your prosperity, your abundance, everything that is meant to come in for you will continue to come the moment that you know, okay? The moment that you know that making this choice is what makes it all come together. Come together right now. Choosing yourself, okay? Choosing yourself, your own beliefs, your own vibe. That is what moves you further, okay, into a life that you are actually excited to live, that you are actually excited to start. This is what balances everything out, okay? Choosing yourself, all right? Not allowing anybody else to make decisions for you, not allowing anybody else to believe what you believe or to see what you see. It's you. It's your own. It's just you, okay? Your beliefs, what you see, what you want to see, the moves you want to make. It is you. It is you healing yourself. It is you doing the work. It is you stepping into things that set your soul on fire. It is you stepping into things and doing things that bring you like legit joy, inner child healing. You actually doing all of the things that you were told as a child that you could not do, because you believe in yourself. Because you believe in yourself, because there's no doubting, because you believe enough to be able to make the decision to let shit go. That may be really hard at this time, but as time goes on and you are stepping more into this version, you're going to be like, man, this is the best thing that I ever did, was choose myself. Because the life that I live now, the things that I know now, the things that I see now, everything that I'm stepping into was all because I went ahead, I noticed, I awakened to a truth, and I chose me. I love you. If you want to go further into this reading, I offer readings. The link is in my bio. We can go further into this message or any other questions that you may have. Readings are available, okay? Also, all of my social medias have other readings, and they have also life experiences and certain channels that I get. So my TikTok, my Instagram, my threads, you can follow me on there at Boho Priestess, at the Boho Priestess. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.